Good afternoon to you all. I hope your week is going fantastically well wherever you are in the world and whatever you're getting up to. Now, the very observant among you will see that today I'm wearing a hat, just in case you thought that I'd forgotten that I'd got it on. So I'm going to explain why this is. So today I thought I'd talk to you about a practice that I've been aware of for a while, and I use it when I feel like it's what I need. And it's based in Taoist beliefs, and it's called the 9 Appreciations. And it's a process, or I suppose you might call a methodology, but it's a practice that you can use to help if you're in a frame of mind where you're feeling perhaps a bit disgruntled, or you're having more negative thoughts than you might wish, you're feeling a bit stuck, you're feeling as though everything that you're trying to achieve isn't working, any of those things, and we can all feel a bit like that. But this process is something that, in my experience, can help massively. So I'm going to explain what the 9 appreciations are. So first and foremost, if you're having a day and you're feeling like that, the first thing is, at the first opportunity, get outdoors. Whether that's before you go to work, whether it's in your lunch break, whether it's when you've finished, get outdoors. And the way that the 9 appreciations work is that you start, once you're outside, take your phone with you, or if you've got a smart watch, set the timer for 1 minute. And when you've set the timer, immediately say something that you're grateful for. Now, you can say it out loud, but if other people are around or you feel a bit self-conscious, you can say it silently, you can speak it silently, or say it under your breath. There's some neuroscience around the significance of actually saying it, not thinking it. Now, I'm not a science person, so when I learned this, I've instantaneously forgotten what the science part of it is, but I will just tell you it works. So set your timer, think, and then say out loud something that you're grateful for. And then the rest of that 1 minute that you've set on your timer, say the reasons why you are grateful for that thing. When you've done that for a minute, start the timer again and say something else that you're grateful for. I'm saying something, it might be someone. Say what you're grateful for, and then why you're grateful. And keep doing that until you've done that 9 times. 9 appreciations. So now we come to the bit which is why I've got my hat on. So I did this on my walk on Monday, and it was pouring with rain. And so my very first appreciation was that I'm so glad that I've got my hat on this morning. And then I didn't, strictly speaking, follow the premise of how this is meant to work, but it still had the same result. So thinking about my hat, my mind then went to, and I love my hat because, apart from anything else, it has sequins on it, it's sparkly, and I'm a girl and I like a bit of sparkle. And this is my hat in the run-up to Christmas. So immediately I had that thought. I then thought about where and when I bought this hat, and it was with my gorgeous stepdaughter Adelaide, who took me for a cream tea, an afternoon tea, for a treat for my birthday. And so I spent time with her and my beautiful granddaughter Tabitha at this gorgeous little place, which is a combination of being a cafe and a shop. And the shop was filled with beautiful things and lots of Christmassy things. So my head then went to, I was so grateful for having that time with Adelaide and Tabitha. I was then really grateful that it was a magnificent afternoon tea. So I was grateful for that. I was grateful. The shop was just beautiful. I had such fun shopping. I also managed to buy some Christmas presents, so I was grateful for that. And before I knew it, I'd spent about 10 minutes being grateful for everything that was connected to my hat. And having woken up feeling a bit disgruntled, in less than a minute, I was full of smiles, all was well in the world, and realising how lucky I am. And the things I was feeling disgruntled about in the greater sphere of things actually didn't matter. So I'm just suggesting that to you to say, why not give it a go? You'll be amazed how quickly it can just shift your mindset. So I really hope that that's something that's helpful to you. And please, please do let me know if you give it a go and you find it helpful. Please, please do let me know. So thank you as always for being with me. I will be back with you all again very, very soon.